Ahimsa. Ahimsa is a Sanskrit word for non-violence, and ahimsa is where we start yoga. So when we're in discussion of Patanjali's 8-limb process to enlightenment, the start of yoga, the first Yama is ahimsa. So ahimsa translates to non-harming. And this can be as black and white as don't kill anyone, don't hurt anyone. And then as our consciousness starts to go into a higher state, it can mean many other things. It might mean watching your thoughts, or not eating animals, or being careful of the words you say. But at the roots of it, at the start of it, ahimsa takes us from the animalistic state into the human state. So we no longer act as animals. Biologically, we are still animals, the body. But we have the ability to refine, expand our consciousness to take us beyond the animal state. The animal state we're talking about is very easy to stay in. In fact, if you look at our society, a lot of leaders, politicians are representing what we would call still the animal state, where yogis would say that would be a weakness, to be greedy, to be self-centered, to be competitive, to be judgmental. But for some reason, it seems in our culture, these may be attributes of people in power. So that just shows in itself how primitive we are as human beings in terms of consciousness. So we start at ahimsa. We start at non-violence. We have some really great people throughout our times that have represented ahimsa so well. Gandhi, Martin Luther King, where they really spread love, and that's what ahimsa is. Gandhi's great quote of, "My life is the message." So how I eat, how I drink, how I speak, how I think is my practice of ahimsa. And Martin Luther King's famous quote is, "I decided to go with love." So love is the path of ahimsa. How will my actions affect the whole world? How will my thoughts affect the whole of humanity? How will the way I eat, speak, think, breathe, feel, and the decisions I make contribute to every human being? And so this is ahimsa. For some people, picking up the Yoga Sutra book, seeing the word ahimsa, and it translating into don't hurt anyone, don't kill anyone, don't harm anyone, could be a profound teaching. For others, it's not going to resonate because you're not there at all. Of course, you wouldn't do that. So we can look at it more as an internal dialogue. What internal thoughts of harm do we have for ourselves? Of course, it always starts with ourselves or others. In the teachings, it says if you practice ahimsa, and it can be translated also to know who you are, love yourself, honor yourself, then there's no more work to be done. There's no other process besides loving yourself, honoring yourself, and thinking how every thought, breath, feeling, word, action is going to benefit not just us, but every single human being. Ahimsa.